Good evening. It's 9 p.m. here in Korea, and thanks for joining us on Arirang News. We start with another rate hike here in the nation. South Korea's central bank raised the benchmark interest rate by a quarter percentage point to 3.5% as it continues to fight inflation. Our economic correspondent Kim Yeon-seung starts us off.
The highest benchmark rate in more than 14 years. The Bank of Korea on Friday announced a raise of the base interest rate to 3.5%, a hike of 25 basis points. This is the central bank's seventh rate hike in a row, the longest consecutive set of rate raises ever. From last year to this Friday, the bank has raised rates by 250 basis points in total. But the central bank may not pivot anytime soon as it desperately tries to bring down inflation.
Before we're sure that prices are headed towards our expected levels, it's too early to discuss bringing down rates.
The governor forecast on-year inflation rates to come down to the 3% range by the end of this year. That's quite a step down from current rates, which have been running at 5% or higher for the past 8 months. But that's still not enough to hit the BOK's target rate, a healthy 2% inflation. The country is also facing weak growth. In 2 weeks, the quarterly GDP growth rate for the last 3 months of 2022 will be announced. The BOK governor worries that this report may bear some bad news.
The spread of COVID in China, the semiconductor industry looking weak, and the Itaewon crowd crush, these reasons, as well as economic indices not looking good for the fourth quarter, mean there's a high chance of negative growth.
Another curveball to South Korea's economy is the Federal Reserve's future rate hikes. U.S. interest rates are currently in the 4% to 4.25% range. But some experts forecast that the Fed could raise rates to 5% or higher. When the Fed raises rates, it may be in the interest of South Korea to follow suit, as a big wedge between the two numbers could drive foreign investors out of South Korea and bring down the Korean currency. The Monetary Policy Committee had to start the new year with some tough decisions as they face an economy weighed down by sluggish growth and price inflation. With some committee members suggesting more rate hikes to come, Friday's rate hike may not be the last we see this year. Kim Yeon-seung, Arirang News.